Right, good morning. I think we are live. Let me just quickly make sure. 100%. Day 4 of the bowls for the physically disabled, or for disabled bowlers. It includes the visually impaired and the physically disabled. This morning we've got the matchup that we have is between it is Gareth, Reece, Gibbs and his partner Jarrod Jones. They up against Nico, Beetge and Streso. Now Reece, Gibbs and his partner are the Commonwealth team. They won silver, and they're the selected pairs team for the B7s. And then Nico and Chris are the invitational side, so they'll also be at the World Championship, but in the invitational side. Right, so we're going to have 2 up, 2 down try lengths, and then we'll be on our way. Alright, let's do this. Alright, there we go. On our screen you will see there Aero Bowls. They are one of our supporters. Morning, Gareth. Well and you. And Bakhat. The Yard Country Lodge and Bowl South Africa. We're doing that for them. Alright, let's quickly do this just to make sure that you'll let's before we start. And remember, they're just doing trialing, so I might not be showing as much. We're just doing some other stuff first. Let's go. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get this show on the road by sharing. Get our sharings done. Sound sounds fine. Yeah, let's share. Copy the link. Go to our Facebook page. I could never understand, if you have 3 bowls, why would you have 2 trial, 2 up and 2 down? Play all 3. I always, yeah, you have to really make me. If ever there's a trial and someone comes, we have 4 bowls, now we have just 2 up and 2 down. You might, I want 4. I've got 3 bowls. I want 2 up, 2 down. You go play 2 if you want. I'm going to play 3. Yeah, I want. Yeah, I'm not going to haggle too much about that. We just need to share to our groups. To the groups we need to share to. Let's start with Bowl at Cape Town. If you hear me speak a lot of English, then or mainly English, it's because we do share to a couple of pages in Australia and Canada. So that's why we keep doing English. See the other way? This is the skippers.
Short, but yes. Ja, zit op in 2.
If I need to do something, I need to do that immediately because we are going to start in a couple of minutes. So here we're going to run my runs. Okay. I will also, yes, we are away, almost away racing. Skippers are doing their final stuff for the trial ends. After several attempts at the reviving the keyboard, I gave up. Okay, alrighty. Okay, we've got that. Right, I'm going to get Mr. Owen James will be joining me a bit later. He's just having a coffee. He'll come and sit next to me and give me some. He knows these players in and out. So here we go. It's away racing. Good morning. You well?
Yeah, good, thanks.
There we go. Another day. Another day, another dollar. Is that the way? Okay, true. Starting with a full one immediately. Yeah, that's what a good starter there.
Great start, buddy.
Yeah. I hope you can see there in the shadows. It will be gone now. Don't worry. It won't be long. Then that will be will disappear and we'll be able to see. Nice line. Wait. Great line.
Try it again, you add that, touch the jack, you slip past it to there, very good. That's fine, I don't mind, yeah, you're drawing up to that bar, it's good. I like it. I like it, it's good. Well played, buddy. That's best back, well done.
That's interesting. He thought he didn't have enough weight. He's actually 2 meters through. Just need to find my bearings because we had a little bit of a different setup this morning. And I've got this new keyboard which is like 10 square meters wide.
Yeah, well done.
Look at this. Look at this. Okay, we're going to see if we can get the...
You're just dropping a meter,
I'm not
bud,
gonna
and
say
you missed
anything.
the ball, pretty much the same as your last. Just drop a meter, you draw a shot. Now we're down, one.
Seems like they're being assessed as well. Cedric Summersgill next to me with a clipboard, scoring each shot.
Yeah, buddy.
Jarrod looking good again.
Stop now. Great effort, bud. That's 2 good balls, eh? That is good, you done it. You speel weer sal as jy ras, is baie goed.
Stay the same. Hey, okay. Alright, let me... My apologies. It's Jarrod Jones, not James as I had it. Jarrod Jones, and Chris. I also got Chris's name wrong. See, and I heard this on the WhatsApp. It was a voice note. And it's and Eric Streso. Streso. Not Chris. Oh, wait. Sorry. I will see. I can fix it in the post, so I'll do it. I'll adjust it. Eric Streso, not Chris. Okay. Now for those, Freddy Cook, sorry. Seems like Eric is your mate. Apologies for calling him Chris. Let's see.
Last ball shot, Nico.
There you go.
Is it your median?
Gareth getting shot there. Tee shot. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, you try hard, my skin.
Sit that.
Hard
Nope.
op Jennikie, goeie plekkie.
Other one waiting.
3 balls on the sand now,
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I'll get something close to it.
Yeah, we're holding, eh?
We are holding correct.
I'm going to change the angle.
Hurry, Israeli. Hurry.
Gareth, you can get again there. Just slipping
Running one
past.
Nico, jy kan bietjie nou, as jy fout maak nou, druk hom uit.
Let's see.
Ja.
Yeah, okay.
Ja, Nico, come on.
That's
Right
looking
bowling,
good.
boetjie. Great
That's
bowling.
good.
Oh,
Just not the shot.
roll anything.
Alright. Okay,
Yeah,
so
give me a fella. Take that out.
I do apologize to
Onto my
those.
one, pushing it over or starting inside it.
On the draw.
On the draw.
Okay, I can't say it's the stuff that I'm being. Nah.
On the draw, mate. That's all you need.
Should be very close.
Half a meter short, mate. No worries.
Wel, raak ek van Jarrod af,
Ja.
kom in. Ja. Ja. Ons het 2 tweede. Kom lekker positief.
Alright. Also throughout Nico. He's playing with a little bit of control here. He wants to sit that ball. He's going to reach it. Great effort there, mate. Alright. So there we go, one. Okay.
No worries.
Right, so Jarrod Jones and Eric Streso. Eric.
On slip inside, it's also good. Slip inside, it's also good.
Preferably on the outside of your bowl when you get to that. Very good. You draw to that bowl.
Yeah.
If you find your bowl, it's good. It's pushing it closer to the jack.
Alright.
That's fine.
But heavier, but it's it.
Flipping.
Too heavy.
A little bit hot. A little bit hot.
No worries.
Drop a meter and you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope that Owen comes and sits next to me. Doesn't have a 2 liter of coffee. Look at that. Ah, good tries there. Hold in the area.
Still holding.
That helps.
Drop that meter. Turn your ball over. Get to there. Very good.
Ah! Narrow, but
Not a great end there by Jarrod. Bit hot through. It was the first one, he was just short, and 2 and 3 was a bit hotter. Now let's see what Eric does. Eric, if he can move that tail the jack to him, he'll be look very good. 3 balls in the area, mate. That's all you can do. Alright, I will try and keep you updated on scores as I get them. Unfortunately, there's no flipboard, so I have no idea what is going on. So I'm just keeping my own scorecard, and that's all I can do. Gareth looking good there. Just a nudge there. Even that. There you go. Nico, full of concentration. I think I must put, let's see if I can get this set up there. Nicely done. Nicely done. Squeezes the jack to the back there.
Yeah, my weight's good now, eh?
You can take the jack into the box. That should sort. Look at that. Look at that. Is that enough? Kocha played well. Let's see what Nico's going to do. He's up for the challenge. I can do this. I can do that. Find anything there. Find a lot of things. Oh. Almost left it. Hold on. Just fell in. Gareth says, make the ditch, my friend. Yes, he's got great legs there. Oh, oh, jeez.
Waar is ek van die ditch op? Jy's 'n bietjie onder 'n meter.
Okay, Nico asking how far is he from the ditch? Under a meter, says Eric. That's hot there. Carries a lot of weight there. I think it was a bit too much. One to Kwacha. Okay.
Good. Sorry, looking at the wrong dots. That's okay. If you're behind the head, it's fine. Two off when you're good.
Hallo Daniel. Pas op dat jy nie val nie. Moenie oor die touw trap nie. Yeah, hard-working umpire with 3 rings to cover, so at some stages it gets busy.
Well done, Eric.
Look at Eric Streso. That's a good start.
Bend Up. Good juggling, buddy. Now you're trying the way to get it. Well played, buddy. Very good. Ja, daai is squat. Jy hou jou gewig, jy sit hom net. Baie goed.
Okay. Jarrod gets the shot there. Don't you just love these guys from Gauteng Bowls? They really have put a new little twist on bowls in total, you know, just the social media and those type of communications.
That ball's made us change our
Just
mind.
difference.
Safer here now. This ball's
You know,
behind
that's
the
how
jack.
they're made for
Yeah, it's behind.
to
The ball's
watch
behind the
the
jack.
guys in the Gauteng area.
Beetge gets second shot.
Both
Found
teams from
back down the
Gauteng.
corner, very good.
Gareth and Jarrod, they're from Ekurhuleni. I think they played at Avian Park. Jock Berger said to me they played league with them.
Your weight's not too bad, just the line. Sit 'n halwe meter aan, jy speel deur jou. As jy hom slap, kry jy iets vir Jarrod.
It's got a fair track. Find yourself, or find the ball.
Kry jou. Ja,
There you go, that's well bowled. Just as what the skipper asked. Yeah, Avian Park. Kwacha is from Avian Park, as is Jarrod. Oh yeah, I think, oh, you know what I think? Maybe I got confused with Chris Wheeler. There's a guy called Chris Wheeler, he's also from Avian Park. And him and his, what was that? His chum is also in the chair. You know, I get introduced to a lot of people and I can't always remember, I try, like Eric. Apparently we met in Pretoria. But like I said to him, if I meet you once and I don't see you ever again, it's difficult to remember that one. Give me 2 or 3 goes at cementing it in.
Yeah, that's it.
Ah, here we go.
How much did you drop?
No.
Yeah, wait, good.
Gareth just inside the line there.
Next one.
Gibbs, Wheeler and Peter Vos. Yeah, that's the other 2 guys from Avian Park. Nico's got a nice shot to play.
Ja, that's it, wait.
Was, Gareth and them only have that bowl of Jarrod's in the head, the one bowl.
Ja, hy sê wasted die agter die, goeie agterbal.
That's a good one. We
Change your line, bud.
could have done with another yard. Good back ball. But it's among the enemy there. See what Gareth does. I don't think that's going to come back, will it?
Op, Eric.
Just right on top.
How are you?
Jy trek op my. Ons hou 2 nou. Nee, blyf hier vooraan. Kom om hom, trek hier in. Ek bang as jy my net te hard slaan en verloor ons die shot. Trek hier in. Kom vir my voet.
First problem.
Maar vat jou gras, maat. As jy daar kom, is jy baie te nou. Jy eindig hier by my voet.
There you go. That's where trust is built. You need to trust your partner's call sometimes. Although you're the skip,
Ja, mooi gras daar.
rather too wide. Rather too wide.
Israeli. You're playing the exact same shot again.
Goeie cover. Don't worry.
Oh, slightly narrower, good for us, but that was indeed. Op beter, kom.
So, ons hou nog split, Nico. Jy beter die bal vir 2.
Okay. Good effort there by Gareth, must say. I actually thought he got the shot there. Nico coming a bit hot there. Wants to sit the ball clean out. Whee! A little chip there was nog net al. I'm going to put a string on it.
Oh, super, hey. There's your one first, right? Hang on.
You're gonna waste your time. Measure.
Yeah, there you go. Convinced him. Alright, so with me this morning, at least I've got some expert. Again, like June McIntyre yesterday, she was very interesting. Thank you for organising that. Mr. Owen James, Mr. Disability Bowl South Africa, if I can say that. Good morning, sir.
Thank you. No. Thank goodness, here in the disability, it's the most relaxed of the groups, I'm sure. So nice to be out here and watch these stars of bowls. He's great. Taken on the challenge of life and of the game of bowls, and I believe they really excel themselves.
Yeah, no, definitely. What I have seen in the last couple of days and what I've learned in the last couple of days is humongous. I've leapt from, I know there are blind bowlers to, you want to know what a B5 is? You know, what are some special rules for B5? You want to know how many B5s we have? You know, those type of things.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit clued up, way better than I was when I came here on Saturday. So
And you know, our disability bowlers, be them being visually impaired or physically challenged, is up there amongst the top in the world.
Yeah.
You know, we're running more or less second to Australia, and obviously Israel is also up there within the visually impaired.
okay.
Ek gaan nie bly, wat?
And coming through, all the Asian nations are really starting to perform and showing their worth nowadays. So the community, the family of disabled bowlers worldwide is actually growing and becoming stronger. There's no walkover games anymore, competitions anymore. Every one of them is a challenge, and it's lovely to see. And I'm sure you've witnessed some of the bowls that's been played is up there with the able-bodied bowlers, equal quality, if not probably better in some cases. So there's never a chance of them being weaker with their disabilities.
Yeah. And if I must say, the positivity that they also have, these guys, they talk bowls like we do, like we're able bodies, how to play a running shot, how do I practice drive shots, and then this guy's in a wheelchair, and I think, you're practicing the running shots? And he says, yeah, I do 90% of the week I draw, and then 10% I just hit heads. And I was like, what? And I couldn't believe it, but they're talking bowls like we do, so, no.
Definitely, they are up there. And what's good to see is slowly the able-bodied community is accepting of playing against these physically challenged, and so and the doors are opening up more and more and more. So I know I heard you talk about earlier the avian contingent that's out here, and it's actually interesting to note that all 4 of the men disabled bowlers from avian are in fact all playing Premier League bowls up in Johannesburg, because they deserve their spots in those teams.
I won't tell you what Peter Vos, the exact words what Peter Vos said. Mm-hmm. He just said, but we're good. That's why we're playing there. They're not sympathy there or anything like that. They're there because they're good, and you can see that.
And also, knowing Avian and the club, because it's quite close to my home club, knowing them and so on, they've got strong, able-bodied bowlers, but our disability contingent is still that one step higher, and being able to play. And hopefully you'll witness that going forward now. Now that they got into the pairs as well, that they can partner up and play good bowls in the pairs domain.
And Nico having a little dip there, just swinging away across the head.
It's very interesting, the rivalry on the screen. It's an ongoing rivalry between Jarrod James and Nico.
Okay.
It's been going probably 3, 4, 5 years now.
Okay.
Where they are always competing against each other, and often in the semi-finals and the finals. And it's close games, like yesterday's close game, where Jarrod managed to make it 21-20 on the last end in the singles. A couple of games ago, Nico did the same thing to him, and so it just carries on going. This rivalry between the two of them. Very interesting.
But it seems like, there's a couple of them. These little rivalries that are, and it's guys that have been going at each other for a lot of years. Yeah. Eben Fury and who's it? Roy Peters.
Roy Peters.
Yeah. That's a battle. Louise and Desiree.
Louise and Desiree now.
Yeah.
Is the new challenger. Louise is the new challenger to the crown.
Yeah.
It's right throughout.
Gareth, is he going to add another one there? That's a good one. Yeah. Oh yes. Nico 3 down. Needs to cut down.
Is he 3 down? Okay.
I think so. At least.
But I'm thankful that you are live streaming today, especially this game. As you probably are aware, Jarrod and Gareth will be representing South Africa. Jarrod and Gareth will be representing South Africa at the IBD World Champions coming up in May.
Okay.
And the Protea side, while Nico and Eric will be representing the Bowl South Africa Invitational side.
Okay, that's
at
good.
the same competition. So again, you can see where the challenge is coming in here. And it was a close call and hard for the selectors to actually make that call as to who gets the invitational and who gets the Protea side of things.
Okay. So now, what is this invitational? I heard you said the other day that there's an invitational side, but just give us I know exactly what it is, but just give the people that are watching a rundown on what the invitational side is and why is it, and is it only us that do it? You know?
Well, first of all, because the IBD World Championships is being held here in South Africa, we felt it only right that we expose more of our players. We expose more of our players to international level bowls. As you're probably aware, to send teams overseas is expensive, and we can only give a certain amount of people the opportunity to face international level bowls. So with it being in South Africa, our belief was, let's bring in the invitational side and expose them to international levels, and also to show that the Protea side that they're not in it for life. There's a strong contingent coming up behind them. So predominantly that's what the invitational side is all about. Obviously the Protea side will still be the side playing for the points towards the World Championships, but invitational side will be learning a lot more about playing at that level and experiencing the camaraderie and so on of being at international bowls. And I'm sure you understand it as well, that it is very different at the international level, and we want to expose as many of our players to it.
Okay, so now just a question regarding that. Isn't it now the best time to actually have more internationals? Not people coming here. Isn't it for us the best? Because to get a guy from England with his pounds, we see them every day in our town. They come and live like kings and spend some big pounds. And so why don't you, for little pounds, you can come and do a lot in South Africa for not so much. So isn't that something that Bowl South African can actually look at and see? Listen, now we have an opportunity to benefit. You know, 500 pounds, that's 10 grand, 10,000 rand. That pays your ticket. So, you know, for 500 pounds is not that much.
At the moment, we have had these discussions over the last 6 months, especially after us having come back from the World Championships and seen gauged our bowls at World Championships level. And as you say, the exchange rate is very much in our favour.
Well bowled there.
It's very much in our favour, and we are busy in discussions, and we're busy trying to sort out the protocols that are required to host international competitions, confirming that we are in fact on the right track. And I'm hoping you'll probably see some international bowls probably within the next 18 months. I would believe 18 months, definitely within the next 2 years. You're going to see more international bowls in this country, and it's going to. And we're just hoping that it takes off. Me myself, I'm not speaking on behalf of Bowl South Africa at all in this statement. I would love to see a Tri-Nations where we get 2 other countries, maybe one from the Northern Hemisphere, another one from the Southern Hemisphere, come here and actually play at Tri-Nations and around the country. Actually do a tour around the country.
3 or 4 venues.
We
Yeah.
do
Big centres.
Johannesburg, the big metropolis. Then bring them down to the beautiful Cape, show them the mountains here, and get them. They know Table Mountain, and they know the history around Cape, the
And then
Cape area.
And you show them the rest of South Africa. So the next they go to Stellenbosch,
Well,
and then you tour the rest, and you go to Paarl.
I would like. Is
All
that
right,
the
so,
whole?
and then that's the whole of the country, so you can go back home. Not true?
And you know, I even imagined sending them up into
Oh,
Mpumalanga.
Nico,
Ja, mooi.
you could have the shot there.
That could be the shot.
En wie is daai?
You can't really see the jack in there. Alright, so it will be difficult to. Let's see if they can put the marker where we
Ja,
can
bij
see it.
de open draw.
I wonder if you can see that. Let's see.
We should stop promoting.
Veilig hier nou.
Let's see if I can get. That angle is a bit too odd.
Ja, mooi gras, Nico. Kom my se kind.
You box that jack, that would have been perfect.
Okay, you've seen it.
Let's
Back,
see.
back.
Dis bezig nou Nico kom.
Okay. So you have a.
So my personal,
Sorry?
my personal belief is to actually have around
Ja, my
in
skin.
Mpumalanga area,
Yeah.
so where we expose them to the Kruger Park
Yeah.
and promote
Cash
the
in on
tourism.
that.
Yeah, the tourism of the Cape,
Oh, nice one there by
of the
Nico.
park, and then
Boya.
the business area of the Johannesburg, and
Yeah.
or possibly even down in Durban.
Yeah.
That's my personal.
Yeah.
I would love to see that type of.
Yeah, that would be nice. I think we all are ready for that. You know, we don't see international bowls. We very seldom. You know, and now with this thing that the Commonwealth can decide if they want to have bowls or not. You know, that even puts more pressure. That the little bit that we actually got to see was normally when it was Commonwealth Games.
Yeah.
And now if you're not going to have a bowl at a Commonwealth, then you're not going to see that either. So how are we going to promote the sport?
Yeah.
Now, how are we going to get more people to play it? And
We're going to have to market it in the form of showing the international level bowls.
yeah,
I think we slowly growing within the domestic market of exposing more people through the likes of yourself with the live streaming and so on. Slowly getting that right, and I think that little bit of broadcasting from an international at Commonwealth level did help a little bit initially, but we need to just stick on it and follow up on it and push it harder.
and the stuff that they showed this year, normally it was right. Or the last time that we had the Commonwealth, the stuff that they showed were like random games. You know, that's got nothing actually to do with us. So, and I understand. You know, I can't say I don't know how the TV guys work, but I understand this. That it's a lot of effort. If you look at my little setup, and you know how long it takes me to put everything up, or you've seen.
Yeah.
And now you get these guys that are doing the rugby matches. They come there with a truck and all of that. So with thousands of meters of cabling.
Yes.
Yeah.
And hundreds of cameras.
Yeah. And to have one on every rink and have all that, that'll be the top world. But if you look at golf and those guys and the F1 and those oaks, at some of their apps you can join the rider, that specific driver,
Yeah.
and watch him ride, and you can, all that. So you can have that. Now, wouldn't it be nice if you had like 6 cameras on the screen and you can switch between them on your app, all right, and say, listen, I want to watch Desiree quickly and see how they're going, and on the app.
And
The scores being updated by the umpires on the app, so it's immediately updated on the screen.
no, we've got a long way to go.
Yeah,
with the
those are things that
broadcasting.
would be, would help, and but
I don't know, I hate to bring up the fact of obviously the sponsorship
yeah,
requirements to run that type of stuff
Yeah.
and get it going. And I just hope that the people that are out there,
was it one?
one to Nico,
Yeah.
the guys that are out there realise that there's a lot of interest in the sport.
Well, if you go back to the business league thing that the people are running throughout the country,
Yes.
if you look at the numbers that are turning out,
Yep.
you
It's a
you
good
have
sign.
clubs, 42 teams of 4.
It's a
40
good
teams
sign.
of 4 playing. Malmesbury had at one stage they had 102 teams. That's 400 people playing social bowls, and they've got 13 club members. So again,
The figures
it's not.
don't-
That's not the thing. It's you've got a lot of things going. Social bowls is once or twice, like social action cricket. You play it maybe 2 or 3 times. A social game of golf a couple of times a year.
Yeah.
But you don't play league golf.
Yeah.
So it's the same there. So you play and have it fun. Now, how to capitalize on those guys that are there, that are making it a bit more. I want to play the sport.
Yeah, make it more socially acceptable and enjoyable.
Yeah.
What I do find a little bit difficult is having to be as flexible as I see it on some with the rules of the
Yeah.
game. I have noticed that a lot of these business leagues, as much as what I appreciate them running, they do have that over the top allowances on the rules and regulations and so on. And I think later on it leads to, once the person joins, but we did this in business league, now suddenly we can't do it. And I think that is one thing I'd have picked up with the business leagues.
Maybe those are rules that needs to be checked.
Yeah.
Maybe they are a little bit over the top. Can't play because your headband is not right. Please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have the right shirt, or your collar is not the right length, or those type of things. That doesn't help. Those are not rules that we need to do. Shut up because you're the lead. Those are unsaid rules.
Yeah.
That tend to become a little bit of a problem. The skip is the team. It's not the other 3 players. He makes the call.
He makes the
those type of things. So
Well, again,
everyone wants to chat and everyone wants to give their opinion, and no, you can't, because there's a skip, there's rules and etiquette. But yes, maybe you are a bit stiff.
I go back to what's happening here today with the pairs. You got Gareth calling the head as the skip,
Yeah.
and Jarrod trying to do what he has to do, according to him. But the very next end, three ends later, three balls later, Jarrod actually becomes the skip,
Yeah.
and is calling the head, and so I think it's that whole thing about I'm the skip, you will do what I say, and I will do what I think I can say.
Yeah.
Is slowly drifting away, and
Especially with this age group as well, the type of players, the age now, the under 50-year-olds or under 40-year-olds, they're getting to listen. We're a team. We all come from team sports, and
so I think that whole skip is king, and nobody goes against him anymore. Nobody says anything. lovely Thames there. I think that whole attitude is busy changing, and the sport of bowls is having to adapt and change their training programs, their coaching styles, and to accommodate that. And that is what I believe will continue to grow the sport, as long as we are seen, and not seen, actually doing the evolving of the sport. We need to evolve.
Something I also always like to touch on is clubs. Clubs doing things at the club. So by modernizing and moving on and making it a bit more friendly, then I think clubs need to become a bit more of a place where you want to go and do something, not only play bowls. I think that
community
luxury
centre. Community centre.
You can have we have incorporated there. We've brought in the Bridge Club. They've started using our club as a clubhouse as well, and I think we've got 8 of the Bridge players are now actually bowls players. Right, and the Bridge Club has grown, so that brought other people to our club. So your club needs to be able to do things to get people to your club which are not there for bowls, because the bowls will interest the people that come here. They see the people play, and they might have not heard of the sport, but they see the people play, and then they'll ask, listen, what is this? What's going on? Nico, can you bend to that ball? Can you bend to it? Yeah, got that ball or the jack. He was waiting there at the back.
If the paint was a little bit thicker, he would have taken it.
Yeah. What's that decal thing you told me the other day?
Yeah.
That stickers or what?
That's
tape?
The diner tape.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
the
the blind
blindies.
tape one, yeah.
Which some of the blindies had on the side of their bowl.
Yeah.
Needed to have it removed.
Look at Jarrod. Gareth. He just beats that side while he's in.
Looks in a nice place, just slightly behind the jack.
That's 3. 3, there you go. That's a good end there by Team Gibbs, Reece Gibbs. More than 50 people watching live.
Well done.
Thank you for that.
It's interesting to, you were talking just now about the international and so on, and as you've probably already told the viewers out there, we've got the big IBD World Championships coming up now in May.
Yes.
18th opening ceremony on the 18th of May. It's a 13-day competition, and I've got a little bit of responsibility as being the convener of the tournament.
Okay.
So obviously a lot of the information is coming through to me. I'm trying to be the centre pin and get everybody on the same page. And I think those of the viewers out there will be interested to see that, or know that there's actually 9 countries already.
Okay.
That have sent in their final teams. There's obviously the Asian contingent of Malaysia, Thailand, Hong Kong, Singapore that are coming over. We've got the European contingent with England and Scotland sending players. And finally we've got from Americas with Canada sending a team out.
Okay.
Obviously Canada's team is still small because it's a growing sport, especially within the disability community, but it's great to see that they have now taken on the big challenge of attending big international competitions. So yeah, as I said, this is the first international for many years in South Africa.
Yeah.
And I think possibly Bowl South Africa might be looking at how well does this go down, and from there, what do we do going forward?
Yes. Okay.
How to
That'll be nice if they use that as a gauge.
and see.
Yeah.
I honestly believe there are going to be mistakes
Yeah.
that we've made. What are the remedies, and can us as bowls, the bowls community of South Africa, get over those disabilities or challenges, and actually get the internationals out here
What is the
for the
responsibility?
able-bodied,
Sorry?
for the able-bodied as
Yeah.
well.
What is the responsibility of the host country? Must they supply accommodation? Must they supply obviously food? You're at the club the whole day, so I'm not sure about that. But what was the responsibility of the hosting the tournament, the hosting
Of the
district?
tournament committee, we started off with, we were not forced to supply accommodation.
Okay.
However, we believed that what I termed eventually the village community would work, which was to place everybody at the same hotel.
Okay.
So that after a hard game on the bowling green and challenging, they can get back to the club and actually back to the hotel and actually socialise.
Yeah.
And get to know the
Yeah.
guys from Hong Kong, get to know the guys from Canada,
Yeah,
and so on, and talk to your peers and build up that camaraderie, that they turn around and say, hey, next time there's an international, we have to be there to socialise and see our friends again. So we chose to supply and arrange a central point hotel. So
Okay.
the next thing is obviously the transportation of all your players.
Yeah.
Rather than having every team renting buses and cars and so on, we have the responsibility of
This guy's good.
Is that what you wanted?
renting cars, renting buses. I think in the long run, if you have one company supplying you with all your transport,
Yeah.
as against every country trying to rent a car,
Yeah.
reduces the costs of
Yeah.
that tournament.
And it helps the other countries as well.
Yeah, driving around Johannesburg is not the best
Yeah.
at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
with the traffic jams and stuff, and then to put your international visitors in that situation is very unfair. So we laid on buses. When we did the hotel negotiations for the hotel, we agreed that they would
You didn't need that.
supply
Leave the head alone.
supply the accommodation on a dinner, bed and breakfast
Coming here.
basis,
Yeah. Okay.
which was very,
Cover that 2 meter.
and the rate was pretty good. So they don't have to worry about, we need to go for breakfast, we need to find a place to go
But
to
they
dinner
pay
every
for it.
night.
They pay for it.
They are paying for it
Yeah.
within the hotel.
You're just getting it
We're
for
just
them,
getting
so
the
that's great.
organisation. There's nothing to say that they have to stay there. But I think when they go and look at the market or the hotels around there, and see market-related prices,
Gareth.
they'll realise it.
This is good bowling.
Hey, you haven't made anything easier. Well done,
They're
bro.
almost on a full house.
They'll realise that it's actually very good rates that they've got.
Let's jet it out of the camera there. I'm getting now.
And then we've got the training, the buses going up and down. Our responsibility is full out to make sure that they're fed and watered throughout the day.
Yeah.
So yes, I've got
TV replay.
laid on the morning teas and coffees to get their bodies functioning. They've got a tea time break, lunches, and that's all laid on by the tournament committee.
Okay.
As I said, the transport, and then obviously I had to take responsibility.
Daai Whitehall speel my nou en kom, hè.
I had to take responsibility for making sure that the clubs actually are compensated for the work.
Yeah.
Kempton Park Club, for instance, they've put in a lot of work on revamping their clubhouse. Their facilities
Okay.
has all been paved to allow for ease
Okay.
of access.
Yeah, that was
of
about needed.
wheelchairs.
I've been to that club a couple of times, and it needed a bit of an uplift in any case. So that was a good opportunity to do it.
Yeah. The other things like
Yeah.
obviously
Looking like 5, eh?
yep, full house. Oh no,
Almost,
not a full
yeah.
house, almost full hand.
I'm disappointed, Gareth.
It's two big ones that are after each other, 3 and a 5. Yeah, we Cape Townians also feel when we go to a foreign country that we struggle to drive,
you're
especially
talking
there
about
at Helderberg
Johannesburg.
and Edinburgh and those places.
And
Cost us a 6.
I know, and stop me if you think it's not for discussion on this platform, but the wheelchair accessible toilets and stuff like that. I got quotes and the prices were very interesting
Yeah.
for the period. And I thought, well, hold on, why am I wasting that type of money on renting stuff? I went and spoke to the presidents of the various clubs, and I said, if we divide what I'm going to be paying for rental amongst you, and you build yourself wheelchair-friendly toilets.
Yeah.
They all agreed that there was
one man and one lady.
they had, well, we actually gone unisex with a single point of access, unisex, and what have we done? We've uplifted those clubs,
Yeah.
because going forward they've now got that facility for life, rather than us having had it for 13 days.
Yeah. Okay.
And so it's made.
Oh, look at Eric.
So the tournament has actually benefited the district.
Yeah.
It's benefited certain clubs. Ekurhuleni itself, I've been fortunate enough at the time to talk to the mayor at the time and talk about the tourism possibilities that can come off of it. So yes, I've been
The mayor of
fortunate.
Ekurhuleni.
Yes,
Okay.
at the time. Obviously it's changed since the initial discussion started, but you know, she was actually quite keen on the whole thing, and gave us her backing and support.
Ready? Can I go to the middle?
Obviously with
You can stay for it, you can pull it out and maybe move the jack for free. So you go that same sort of weight, get inside the bowl, you'll get the bowl. You get your bowl square onto the jack and it makes 2. Now, play it,
Let it bounce back nicely.
confidently, like that. Get the ball out the way and you stay. Nice control, weight into it.
you know, with these internationals and stuff, it's not just a matter of
I feel like I'm frying, but
Close, buddy. Very close.
Oh.
Okay, well done. Very good.
Yeah, open it up.
you know, with internationals, hosting internationals, it's not just a matter of have we got a club, does the district Bowl South Africa agree with it, and so on. There's a number of other processes that have to be looked at. You know, which district are you hosting it in? Does that district mayor or the city mayor and the city itself accept you hosting it in their town? Because obviously I had to notify the security personnel of international visitors being in the area, so the security is aware of it. So that's all official documentation that has to go through. As I said, so that's Ekurhuleni there. It's the Ekurhuleni mayoral department and them. Then it's the sports confederations of Ekurhuleni as well as Gauteng, and it's the SASCOC, and finally the Department of Sport. And those are all the protocols that you have to follow to actually get the go ahead. Having said that, the Department of Sport has come back and said, depending on the attendance, the size of the competition, certain protocols can be overlooked or waived. But it's not a let's host an international next month process.
Yeah, that's what we all think. Just phone the Oaks, man. Listen, come on, boys. Here we go.
It's probably to get one running properly is probably anything up to 2 years of organising. The actual tournament actually becomes the easiest part of it.
Yes. Now I did a tournament, the King and Queen of Drink. I did 23 clubs hosting a singles event. And that was also trying to get everyone doing that. It was also work. A lot of work. Team Beetge would like to bounce back after those two big drops, a 3 and a 5. I'm sure they would like to get holding 2 now. Courtesy of a Gareth, Reece, Gibbs push up there. Let's see what Nico can do. Can he add one? Inside that, find that. Okay, it falls. I don't think it's in. Oh, guys are going to have a look. I actually did this so that I can do this.
I see Gareth is taking a stroll down to go and look at that tight head, or that head, and I'm sure he's got interesting plan for the head.
Having a discussion there. What am I going to do? I believe Gareth likes to play a little bit stiff or a heavy shot. He can play heavy shots. So they said to me that I shouldn't watch my camera. Actually, is that right?
Every now and then they like to loosen their shoulders up again, especially in a tense situation. They tend to open up a little bit and loosen the shoulders.
Okay.
But obviously, in the type of game it is, they're slowly learning to not do it as often as what they used to. He has given it a bit of weight, and
the jack.
He has just taken the jack.
And he goes with it in the box. But
I think
Nico's got a ball. And he beats that front bowler is, there where Eric is, beats that ball. Then, let's see, there you go. So that blue ball on the side, I'm not sure if that's the shot. Or is the front ball the shot? But a good hit there. Yeah. Good track. Needs to stop there. Just sinks it. Okay. I hope I've got the score right and it's 12-3. Just go and walk up to the scoreboard and have a look.
I'll go and have a look.
Oh, good call there by Nico. Just putting the mat up a little bit. Yeah, we might here for the next couple of days. We might have a lot of planes going overhead. The reason being that there's a air show this weekend in Stellenbosch, the famous air show. So if you haven't got tickets, it's too late. Can't get tickets, sold out. Awesome display of aviation. Good start there. Okay, we also, I think we're going to have a tea time after either this end or the next end. We'll have a tea time, so we'll do the same as we did yesterday. I won't go off screen. We'll just give you some information. Right, okay, cool, thanks. And we'll just give you some, maybe I'll find someone to chat, or we'll just show you some beautiful scenery. Because the guys go off for about 15-20 minutes. You don't want to stop the stream and then you have to all get back up. So you just want to, I'm just going to leave it on. Coverage sucks. You can see so escapism pinball. Audio very soft. Only me. Score update, please. Okay. Escapism pinball. If you don't like it, then don't watch. It's easy.
I think you're holding.
Great shot.
Draw it
Okay.
again, and then we'll look. Draw it again. I think you're holding.
Michelle Goss. Oh, good shot there, Jarrod. Come on, Eric and Nico. Pedal to the metal. That's Gauteng North supporters saying that. Now the reason why we are talking soft and that the audio is soft, Owen, James and I, we're sitting right next to the field, so next to the rink, and where they are playing, and everything we say carry. We try and keep it as soft as possible, but still bearable. I'm watching on my phone and I can hear. Stop the stream and then you have to all get back up. So
Even if you slip past it around to here, it's good, but we didn't have anything there, so good.
Is it escapism pinball? Yeah. Sorry that the coverage sucks, but I think you're referring to the audio when Owen James was with me, and there again we're sitting right next to him. We don't want to chat about things that the players can hear. So that's why it was a little bit soft. Okay. Nico, looking good coming down. Looking very good. He's going to stop for the charge. That's the number.
Just the one, or have a look there. Do you agree with me? It's just the one. I think you've got second.
Two down, bud.
Referee two down.
I'd call it two. Play it as two down.
I don't know that maybe a psychological thing. But Jarrod thinks that they are two down.
Kom in, die Jack bietjie bring is dit goed.
No, that is a good call. Here's Nico Beetge. inside that. Find Gareth.
Okay, so half meter kort.
My weight's okay.
Yeah, play with the same weight. See what happens.
Finds that. Oh, yeah.
Nico, ek weet nie wie 'n kans gee nie, maar
A piece of that side would
kyk
have
op ons,
been
wat
nice.
bietjie gras.
Would have been perfect. He doesn't have the weight. Maybe a bit of a bungy shot there.
Get that jack with that
Careful.
weight instead, eh?
No,
To my bowl, man. If I get the jack clean, I'll take it to my bowl.
no. You're dropping, you're keeping the same weight, line. You're dropping a meter, drop half a meter.
For 2 seconds. I'd have a little chip at that white ball, not the jack, the white ball. Look at that.
Sit down, bad ball shot.
Hot lines there. That's actually a good shot. Okay. Well, 5 after 9 ends. Good start.
Be close, bud.
Very good. Top notch,
Good
buddy.
start there.
Very good.
Garden Gulliver, the score is updated. Yeah, thank you for watching, all 52 of you. Thank you very much. It is highly appreciated. Look at that. Okay.
Going it there, you drew it so well.
Good, very good reply there by Eric. Likes the line. Nice line.
Swing, buddy.
Can make the dip right to the jack and
Oh, what a draw, man. Well played.
yeah.
Good high ball, it's ready to go.
Ah, it's not coming back.
Yeah, if you, either on purpose or not, he actually played that other ball into a position,
Okay?
giving Nico an opportunity.
Put on the inside before behind the jack.
Sure.
Sit.
I think it'll sit.
Best back.
Sure.
No, really. Let's give you that idea, bud.
The fence falls. Another, no, not a couldn't be holding that.
I think you might have tea time after this. Oh, the ladies are singles. There's men's pairs. Yeah, I'm not sure where the other pairs are. If there are other pairs. Single. Single. Singles. Good ball there by Nico. Give himself an opportunity, mate. And Gareth just wants to set that ball and make it three. So it's a nice plugger there that he's. There you go. Got a bit too much weight. Too much weight.
Jarrod, I'd like to change the head on this hand. Onto your ball, move the jack slightly that way so that it forces him into a more aggressive shot with your best back.
I've got the best back now, but yeah.
They didn't.
No, you've got the best back on the dip. Yeah.
Are you visually impaired or physically disabled? Oh, great ball there. Exactly what he wanted. Made the change. 4 down. Now on the forehand you need to play there. Work off something. Let's see. Oh, what a good effort. Just fell out the wrong way.
Back to a draw, yeah. Okay, but the draw's back here, huh? Okay, now if I slightly touch our ball, we're going to make 4 or 5, huh? Yeah. Just on the draw, if I touch it, I'm going to make 5.
Let's see.
I don't know if I pushed it.
I think the quagga was shot in the hind leg. What was it? 1? 3. Okay.
Jarrod. Yes,
No,
buddy.
this is a good starter. Behind the jack.
Very good.
Yeah, it's just what the doctor ordered. Oh, look at Eric. What a great reply.
Same again, bud. Drew it well, you draw it again. Rest the blue ball very good.
Let's see if I can go and get some scores.
Just drawing it, bud. You needed about a meter to arrive. Don't be scared, give it the line. Get onto the balls, touch the jack and fun. Very good effort, bud. Very good effort.
Hy trek weer. Daar is jou balle. Baie goed. Ja, baie mooi. Well done.
Your ball up, it's good. Gap down. I'll get the jack through that little port there, it makes two. Okay, go.
Dave.
Look at that. Okay, let's see what Gareth's going to do. A good hit there by Eric, setting it up. All right. Louise Evans, she's up 26 there in that match. So our club member is Margie, is up 9-8. No, it's definitely 3. And then Aniki Meyer there at the end is 17-4 down against what's her name? Desiree Levine. That was hard lines. Yeah, you need to take grass on this side. There's no two ways about that.
He's ready.
You're done anyway, eh?
Yeah, but you playing the same grass. Drop a meter. Put something
Like the
in there.
failure now, because it's third shot anyway. That's not fast that I'm getting shot.
No, but you've got more to rest on here.
You think so?
Yeah.
Just don't know about drawing around the ball though.
Yeah.
If it's slightly narrow, you're cutting it down anyway, bud.
Yeah, I'm also not so keen on it because I get stopped there on the day draw. Then I'll just end up in that front ball. I need to play. How's he looking? He's looking. Yeah. There you go. Cuts down.
Third shot, done.
I think that's the second shot. I think that's good. Very good shot. Right, I think Louise Evans. Is she closing in? She's holding 2. Opponent is no holding shot, I think. Yeah.
Ja, mooi.
You're putting it
Nico,
back, bud.
Nico played that
Or do you want to play that?
out
You want to play that out
very
roller?
cleanly.
Play that. You say 2 on it already.
It's okay there, mate. I'll just change the weight a bit. I could draw a front touch at it.
There we go. Play it. You call it. You play it.
Yeah. Got a fair line. All in his weight. Oh, look at this. Is he gonna? Oh.
Hierdie kos hou 4. Trek ons 'n 5 in. Enige gaan.
Yeah, this would be
Enige gaan. Wanneer risiko jy kan.
holding 4, getting a 5. Getting a 5 back now would be humongous for these guys. Because they 15-5 down. A 5 here makes that deficit only 5. Although a 4 currently, oopsie, just give it a little, don't do that. Right. Could have bounced into the bar there, but unfortunately, didn't manage to do it. I wonder if there's tea time this morning. I'm not going to say too much. Get the game done. Without any hang-ups. Well, so far so good, he's done well. Apart from the guy that, someone that pulled out plug yesterday morning. I don't know why.
Ag nee. Nie nou nie.
You just draw it, buddy.
Well, I get around it.
Yeah, you can get around it, but if you want to play the open end, you play the open end. Feel what you're comfortable with.
I'll try one on this end and see what happens.
Draw it. Draw it nicely.
That's the shot. Alright. So there you go. That's a shot. Okay, I wanted to do
Roll your ball in, touch the jack.
Oh, no, only 6 shots in it.
You're just trying to get onto your ball.
We're up with a big lead, 15-5.
Outside, you get their blue ball.
Shot down.
Probably it's the measure. I think we probably play like that.
Lay us down. Huh?
Getting your ball or you're getting onto that ball, you're laying 2 or 3. 24 and a half.
All right. Louise is still hasn't finished that. She's now 28 ahead.
No, we'll just draw the shot now. Very good.
Okay. Gareth, is he going to slip in there? That's looking very good. I'm not sure where the track is. Eric likes the line. So okay, so
Come around here now, bud.
Just around the blue rather.
Turning your ball or turning the front ball, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the blue one though, eh?
Yeah.
yeah. No. This adds another. No.
Ek kom dood ek ook.
Good, well.
Een af. Net een af.
Just one
Ek
down.
daai bal deur.
Safely, bud. I don't think I pushed it. Didn't push it, bud. Thanks. Nice line. The ball's probably more in line with I think it was your next, huh?
Is it one, Gareth? Yeah.
too wide.
Maak het rou. Kom nog. En dan 'n bietjie.
The holding shot. I
Sorry,
wouldn't want to touch
sorry
it there.
guys.
You play, touch the jack there. You make
I'm
a
just
nice
busy answering someone on the WhatsApp. Sorry for that.
fair line. Close, pal. Close, buddy. Close to touching the jack, bud. Meter through.
Jy hardloop toe.
Drop half a meter and you finish in a nice place. You touch the jack with half a meter, you make a good three. So just drop half a meter.
Let me tell you, I can't wait for tea time or something. I am finished. I need something in my body. My energy levels are going down. No, not really. Not this. Look at this.
Ja.
Oh,
Dis is goed vir nou.
that is the shot. So well done there to Eric. Okay. All right. For those of you that maybe have missed it, the green squad, ladies, women green squad was announced yesterday. A lot of people there.
Yeah.
It could be the shot if it stays up. Right. Natalie Botha, Charmaine Kamara Sammy, Shannon Davis, Hailey Erasmus, Carmen Fourie, Lisandri Hillebrand, Ananda Kotze, Wanda Malani, Neo Setleo, Lolly Stingle, Joyce Willempimi, Zunay Waters, Gillian Young, Fikile Velakazi. Gareth's got the shot now, definitely.
Yeah, just keep.
Leila Snyman, Sandra Smith, Emma Murphy, Elma Lowe, Natasha Callis, Michelle Gerber, Nicole Erby, Luane Duplessis, Claire Cowan, and Charlene Collane. You just didn't have the weight, mate.
Die is skootbal nou, hoor.
I wonder if there was a men's side. Yeah, things happen.
Daai bal is so 'n meter en 'n bietjie. Hierdie een is so 'n halwe meter. Hy's so O nee, hulle is julle. Nee, hy's eentjie. Daai bal is baie naby. Hy's so jy gaan hom met 'n halwe meter inskuif. Nee, as jy daai jack skuif is ons 5 af. Kom hier binne. Vat net jou gras, kom hier binne as jy nou is dan bied jy hierdie blou bal. Eerder dit is wat ons 4 afgee. Speel vir jou bal. Ja. Jy het net white nodig, dis al. Any white, jy regte lyn.
Say again, Israeli.
Touch the jack there.
Can't touch it or just throw another one. Now you're taking the grass. Now you're listening. Hurry, Israeli. Hurry. Yeah. That's number 2. Well done, Israeli.
Speel hom waar jy hom sien nou.
Sorry, guys.
Erik, stap net so 'n bietjie sy langs. Dankie. There you go. Now you can see. Is he going to sit that ball? That'll be good.
One.
Let's see.
Keep on tugging, turn that over. Good stuff, Jarrod. Keep it up, buddy. Play on.
Yeah, another one to the Avon Park boys. We almost lost it. Team Beetge must need to pick up. There's only 5 ends left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Alright.
That's a good ball. That's a great start.
Great start. 2 foot behind.
That's all you want. And Reece is not closing down again. They're still playing that. When I went to go watch that score, it was 26 in favour of Reece. And now that is now 3 ends later. Eric just on the back. Then I must say the leads have been good. Been in the area all the time. Either one of them or both. Oh, sorry for that. Wat is die telling asseblief? Kan jy nie sien dit ja?
Ja, kom ek draai hier.
7. Sorry, Jock.
Waar is dit nou?
17.
Wait. Net daai kant.
Meter and a half, man. Get your ball by a meter and a half. It's a good ball.
Ja. There you go. Telling is weer terug op die skerm. Ek het dit net nou afgehaal want dit was in die pad van iets gewees en toe het ek net vergeet om dit terug te sit. Sorry daar. En ek update dit heeltyd op die preview, maar ek transfer dit nie na die main screen toe nie. A good shot there by Jarrod. 2 of them actually. One on top. Let's see what
Lekker gevoel.
Eric liked it. Out of the hand. Get the ball, get the jack, don't get the hole. There you go. Get the ball. It was sitting out there. That was a good shot by Eric. Skipper has to play. think it's 29 now. There we go. Reece. Going to have a look. I think she might be holding shot. There you go, Gareth. Look at that. Sticks it right out into the slip cordon. With a very willing Jarrod Jones was waiting. Bend? I don't think so. Not with weight.
Yeah. Where's their closest ball? Still the blue short one. Yeah.
Oh, well, good one.
Ja, nou, mevrouw. Speel hem vir 2 af. My nie een keer, 2 keer onderhou maak die tweede shot.
Let's see what Nico's going to do. Okay, I think there Louise's game is done.
Should be good. Short, sorry. Maar die gras om, die los om hier. Die kom op hierdie lyn en ek kom uit, maak 2 vir ons.
See what Nico's going to do. And you're going to hold.
Maar klaar die koek.
Hy gaan nie buig nie.
Oh, what a good try. Alright, they're going to play, they're going to take 1 or it's maybe 2. Let's see. Two. Points to go 15, 16, 17, 18. 10 shots ahead again. They dropped at 4, but they picked it up in 3 consecutive overs. So back with that nice buffer. Surely we will get in time with this one.
Very good, Joe. Yes.
Oh.
I wish we actually had an overall leader, an overall update of who are the leaders in each section or each category.
Beat that ball by a meter, right? You get the shot. Beat the blue ball by a meter. Nice shot for now, well done.
Dis is goed, jy sit 'n meter aan. Ja, baie mooi, dis is goed uit. Mooi.
Short there, bud.
Yes.
Not far in front of the jack. Just beating it on the inside, you get shot. Keep that way. Yeah, looking. Looking. Now you touch the jack, buddy. Touch that jack. Touch that jack. Well played. Great shot.
That's a good ball.
Nee, gee my 'n goeie tweede. Die harde ryfvoer is wat ek
Okay, let's see what can Gareth add. Had two good balls there by Jarrod. Gareth and Jarrod.
On your way, Jarrod. Hurry, down the hill. Hurry. Hurry.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, level, bud, level.
Wat 'n
Well done.
kans. Ek skiet hom.
I hope it's to get the jack.
Try and turn your ball over.
Alright. Yeah. Leave that. We're holding three. Leave that. Come here.
Not better out of here then.
Whatever hand you sit on, but just put it here.
Gareth still wants to change it. See if he can work off the outside light blue ball. Oh, there you go. Sanity covers the back.
Jy weer try.
You're carrying it.
He gets too wide again. Way better weight. Way better weight.
Second shot.
Yeah.
Very good
Number
second
one now,
shot
bud.
there. That's really a good second shot. So there were three down.
Yeah, but you're not looking to play with stupid weight. Maybe,
No, like just over the draw.
yeah, just over the draw.
So it needs to push it through nicely.
But you want to get it correctly, because if you get it wrong, you're going to push us away.
We're going to go one down, right? But you're running out, so we're just going one downs is fine. But we try play to make another 2 or 3, it's a good shot.
Play it.
Yeah, if Gareth gets that ball and gets the jack, squeezes it to the back, he might squeeze that ball onto Eric's ball, get that clean out of the head. Last thing I'm going to do is clip it.
Okay, no worries, bud. You seen it.
Hierdie pad weer. Druk hom uit vir ons maar 2. Vat jou gras. Vat jou gras. Trust hom net. As ons hier 'n fout maak, gaan ons 3 af. Jy hoef net verby daai bal te kom. Dis nie baie gras wat jy hoef te vat.
Let's see. Yeah. That is such a great effort. Oh my word. Yeah, really good. I hope that score is right. 29 now. Busy. No excuse. 20. Let's check some scores again. Let's see. Okay, Aniki Meyer and them are done. This game is also done. We've got 3 ends to go. I'm sure they will play up to 18 ends. I'm already early. No, Jarrod looking good again there. Just sitting behind it. Oh, sorry.
Try something, Gareth.
Just draw second shot.
Don't we have second dog?
No, that's second shot.
Okay.
Let's draw second. We'll look at it later.
That's fine, no.
Draw ball 1 just good.
Sorry, Gareth. I'll roll my front one up to the right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it gives us second shot.
As well.
Yeah. Very good. Well done.
Dan gaan die kant kom.
Hey, hey, hey. Just walking on the uneven ground doesn't really help. My knee stiffly. Just wants to release it.
Ready, give me a favour. Play more positive for the shots.
They've only got one ball behind, eh?
We've got two, but
Yeah, they've only got one.
yeah.
Okay.
Play more positive for the shot.
Not a mile away. What a great ball. What a good shot. Nico still got a bullet left.
Shot down now. Crack in afterwards.
Just needs to draw the shot. All they want to do is try and eliminate some of the shot aggregate. They don't want to give these guys a 10-11 shot. Plus, I don't think Nico's going to make it. Okay, 21-9.
Very good, buddy.
Oh, Gary. Good morning, Gary Verveer. We've got the score up there. That's what you want, and that there's no more echoing in the commentary.
Bad start, mate. Right's not too bad.
And escapism pinball. Yes, ha. Enjoy that, mate. Kids.
Yeah.
Must be. It can't be an adult doing that. Oh well.
Yeah, well played, buddy. Very good. Just goed, hij is gelijk.
Grand bend emotions. How's that, mate? You should get a job. Stop thinking out some crap. Unnecessary.
Well done.
Can't we remove that?
Yeah, got 2 seconds. Play controlled weight. Look for the ball, you get the ball clean, you get an edge of the jack comes to our ball here. On that end. Play positive for it. Nice controlled weight. Try not to lose your ball. You're looking to chop and lie, get the edge of the jack. You can even get off your ball and maybe get something. Okay, well done. Krak my nog een daar.
hard lines there. He was holding such a good bowl, good shot. And then he unfortunately went and sliced it away. It's really upset. The other day, that other, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything, man. Or put money in your, take money out of your pocket and buy equipment and do it better. As easy as that. You can't even send your proper name. Go on some funny avatar, whatever you are. Yeah, what a great shot there. Clipped it out. Cleanly. Is it still echoing? Alright.
You still hold long. Draw that in, bud. No, draw that in.
Football's in the head.
Yeah, okay, if you get it to Jack, you're going to push it us anyway.
No.
Mate.
It's only going to drop one if I get it wrong.
Yeah. Mate.
Well, I can't hear that echo, so and if I'm checking on my phone,
I thought it was going to bend more.
so
Hang on, how's the weight?
must be as where you are receiving it.
Jack, ons het die best back. It's a touch it.
No, I've tried it. Every time I don't worry.
Ja.
That's a good shot.
Judah. Open draw. Yeah, no worries, bud.
Dan kun jy gaan trek, Nico, ons hou 2.
This will at least get them in the ball. True.
Ja.
Right, 3.
3.
Okay, last end.
Gee, whiz, took us a while, hè?
There you go. Last end coming up. Alright, now let's say thank you to the people that have made this possible for us to come and broadcast here. Bolt South Africa, booking us for this job. And then Aero Bowls for supporting us. They're going to sponsor some days. And then we just do them the whole week. And then the Yard Country Lodge. So, thank you very much for those guys. Coming up the last end. So, can't win it anymore. This is the team from Nico, Beetge and Eric Streso. If you go and watch on that and you see the Chris Streso, I had it wrong. I'll fix it and I can access the channel. I can't do it while we're broadcasting. I'll fix it. Not a good start there.
Half in front.
Go in front so you can draw in your hand.
Yeah?
IT Lati. Oh, bad. So, never.
Should hold.
With 81 viewers. Which is big for our Facebook, for our YouTube. The Facebook page we used to get 150 and odd. We did get with the Masters, we got some good numbers, 150 plus on our YouTube channel as well. So growing, the YouTube channel growing. We're not doing as much on the Facebook anymore. There are just too much issues. I don't have a constant. It's just, and you can ask the guy from from One Sport for Life, Jacques Sonnepoel, also moving away from Facebook, just using YouTube gives us a bit more solid feeds.
Not like that. I'll pick up my handbag on the way down.
Listen, sometimes lipstick shots give blocking something.
How do you lipstick shots?
Oh, that's not coming.
Can't see the comments.
Amita.
Just beat that ball. Get that last ball out of your head. Beat that ball. You finish behind the jack. I'm happy. Touch the jack. I'm happy.
They're going to go drive there next to me.
Finishing in a good place. Well done, buddy.
Let's see, can Nico pick up an end or get a couple of shots here so that they can reduce that shot aggregate, because currently they're 9 shots down. Gareth a bit wide there.
Because feel positive when I shot ball. Niet highlight.
It's a bit tight. Next match starts at 1:30. So a good 2 hours before we do the next one.
India. Like 3 bad calls.
Now, I'm not sure who we're broadcasting this afternoon, but we'll keep you posted. We'll put it on our page. Nico wants the jack. Can work off those side ones. There you go. That's the shot.
Lost it. Play for the blue. Play for the white.
It's still holding.
No.
You like it across the edge, rather.
I don't care how you see it. Play it out.
Actually quite like that.
Not gonna. Sorry, buddy.
No, that's not a bad effort. All right, So I think that's one to the guys from Gauteng North. They end up 21-13 losers, unfortunately, for whoever, how you look at it. There has to be a winner, there has to be a loser. This time the losers are Nico, Beetge and Eric Streso. Well done to Gareth, Reece, Gibbs and Jarrod Jones. Right, we'll be back a bit later. See you then. At 2 o'clock, at 1:30. 1:30 the next round starts, and we'll let you know who that is. Unfortunately, we do not know as yet. It might be a playoff. It all depends on who goes where. So we'll have to see. Yeah, Gareth and Jarrod is from EKB, and the Gauteng North boys, they got beaten. So I think that's what I said. If I didn't, and it's Jarrod Jones. Jarrod Jones. Alright. Enjoy the rest of your morning. Or almost done, yeah. See you at 1:30.